Okay, now the next thing we are going to talk about is simultaneous linear and quadratic equation. Just finished simultaneous linear equation now. So we want to look at one linear and one quadratic. So let's see how we can solve one linear and one quadratic equation, talking about the simultaneous equation. Now, the first one we have on the board, the first question, which is number 6, solve the equation 3x plus y equal to 10. That's equation 1. And then we have 2x squared plus y squared equal to 19. Now let us see the solution to that. The first equation given to me is 3x plus y equal to 10. That's my equation 1. And the second equation is 2x squared plus y squared equal to 19, which is equation 2. Now what I will do here to solve this simultaneous equation is to make y subject of formula in equation 1. From equation 1, make y the subject of formula. Make y the subject of formula. My equation 1 is 3x plus y equal to 10. So I'll take y. If I pick y, I have y equal to, take 3x here, you have 10 minus 3x. So this now becomes equation 3. Okay? Then from here, I'll now substitute or put this into equation 2. Let us substitute. Substitute y equal to 10 minus 3x, comma, in equation 2. In equation what? 2. So if we do that, we now have 2x squared plus, so my y is what? 10 minus 3x. So I'll fix it there. I have 10 minus 3x all squared equal to what? 19. Okay, so from here, I now have 2x squared plus, if I expand 10 minus 3x squared, obviously you know how to expand an expression. If I expand this, all I will simply get is, let us expand it somewhere around here. I have 10 minus 3x bracket 10 minus 3x. So if I expand it, 10 times 10 is what? 100. 10 times minus 3x will give me what? Minus 30x. Minus 3 times 10, minus 3x times 10 is what? Minus 30x. Minus 3x times minus 3x is what? Plus 9x squared. So if I expand this is what I'm going to get at the end of the day. So I'll now bring up this expression here. I'll bring this one here first. I have 9x squared. And then this minus 30, minus 30x minus 30x will give me what? Minus 60x. And then this is plus 100. So this will be plus 100 equal to 19. So you can see what I did there. So let us clean off this part. Let's move on from here. So my 2x squared plus 9x squared will give me what? 11x squared minus 60x plus 100. I'll bring this 19 here. It becomes minus 19 equal to what? 0. So this will be 11x squared minus 60x. 100 minus 19 will give me what? Plus 81 equal to 0. Okay, so how do I solve this question? What I'm simply going to do is to use completing the square to solve this particular expression. We don't need our answers in decimal, so I can't use standard formula method. So I'll use completing the square method. Before using completing the square method, I'll divide through by 11. So I have 11x squared over 11 minus 60x over 11 plus 81. Let me take this to the right hand side. So this becomes minus 81 divided by 11. Okay, so this is now the left hand side of the equation, and this is the right hand side of the equation. So this one tries to solve this. So I have x squared minus 60x over 11 equal to minus 81 over 11. How do we use completing the square? If you know what to do when you're using completing the square, coefficient of x squared here is 1. And the variable of x is minus 60 over 11. And of course, this is the left-hand side of the equation. So I'll pick my variable, divide it by 2, and square it. So if I pick my variable, I have minus 60 over what? 11. I'll divide it by 2. So the 11 comes down. It becomes minus 60 over 22. 2 can go here. This is 30. 2 can go here, 11. And I have minus 30 over 11. I'll take it and square it. I'll now add it to what? The left-hand side and the right-hand side of the equation. So I have x squared minus 60x over 11, okay, plus bracket what? Minus 30 over what? 11 all squared equal to minus 81 over 11 plus bracket minus 30 over 11 all squared. Okay? So if I clean up this part, let's move on from where we stopped. So in this case, these two, they are carrying squares, so I can just put them as x minus 30 over 11 all squared, which is equal to what? Minus 81 over 11 plus minus 30 squared is what? 900. 11 squared is what? 121. So I now have x minus 30 over 11 all squared equal to, here I'm going to look for LCM of 11 and what? 121, which is 121. 11 in 121 is what? Is 11. 11 times 81 will give me 11 times minus 81 give me minus 891 plus 121 in 121 is 1 times 900 is 900. So that automatically gives me x minus 30 over 11 all squared equal to minus 891 plus 900 will give me what? Will give me 9. So this will be 9 over 121. So in that case, I'll now do something here. So I'll say x minus 30, this is 30, x minus 30 over 11 is equal to, I'll take the square root of this, so I have plus or minus square root of what? 9 over what? 121. This is what we have here. So at this point we have x minus 30 over 11 equal to plus or minus square root of 9 over 121. My x minus 30 over 11 becomes plus or minus square root of 9 is what? 3. Square root of 121 is what? 11. So I'll take this here. So my x becomes what? If I take minus 30 over 11 here, it becomes positive. So I have 30 over 11 plus or minus 3 over what? 11. Okay, so what will be my x? I'm going to get two values of x because we are saying that 30 over 11 plus or minus 3 over 11. It means that these two values, you are going to get the plus and the minus value of it. So x will be equal to 30 over 11 plus 3 over 11, which will give me what? The LCM here is 11. So that gives me 11. 11 is 1 times 30 is 30. Plus 11, 11, 1 times 3 is 3. So that gives me what? 30 plus 3 is 33 over 11. So my x is equal to, what is 33 over 11? That gives us 3. So x is 3. Or x is equal to what? Now let's get the minus case now. And I have 30 over 11 minus 3 over 11, which the LCM is also 11. So that gives me what? 30 minus 3, which I now have x is equal to what? 27. So that means this is 27 over 11. So that's the two values of x. Now let's get the values of y now. So to get the values of y, we said that from equation 3, your y is equal to what? 10 minus 3x. Y is equal to 10 minus 3x. So in this case, I'm going to anywhere I see x, I'm going to substitute x as what? Since x is equal to 3 or x is equal to 27 over 11, therefore, now we said from equation 3, y equal to this. Since x is this, our y will now be equal to 10 minus 3 times 3. So my y equal to 10 minus 9, which is equal to 1. My y is equal to what? 1. So this means that y is equal to 1 here. Then let us do for the second case, when your x is 27 over 11. So you have y equal to 10 minus 3 into 27 over 11. Okay, so that gives me y equal to what? 10 minus What is 3 times 27? 3 times 27 will give us what? Let's see that. 27 times 3. This is 27 times 3 is 21. Write down 1. Carry what? 2. This is 6. So that's 81. So 27 times 8. So that will give you 81 over 11. So at this point, you now look for what? This is the same thing as 10 over 1. So the LCM is 11. 1 in 11 is 11. 11 times 10 is what? That's 110 minus 11 in 11 is what? 1. 1 times 81 is what? 81. So 110 minus 81 will give us what? So 110 minus 81 will give us what? Will give us 29. So your y is equal to 29 over 11, which is equal to what? 2 number 7 over 11. So that's your y. So you have two values of y. Y is 1 and y is 2 number 7 over 11. So this is how to solve this particular question.